I wish you could taste and smell this right now. It is really good. Let me get it off my tin.
Sorry, I'm out of breath. Every time I go up that hill,
Well, I don't know.
it
We've been
kicks
here a
my
month,
butt.
and we
every
walk that thing
time.
every day.
He
It's
said
the wine.
that after 3 glasses of
It's
wine.
the wine that's kicked in.
One of the cool things about being in Italy for an entire month, well, more than a month actually,
Yep.
is getting to see all the cool things, including this, what we're calling tuk-tuk, is we get to see all the regular life of Italy. Sorry, I'm out of breath. Every time I go up that hill,
Well, I don't know.
it
We've been
kicks
here a
my
month,
butt
and we
every
walk that thing
time.
every day.
You'd think I'd be better at it by now, but apparently I'm not. So being here for so long allows us to do some of the cooler things that when you're only here in a certain area for a few days, you just fly by and you don't have time to explore. So today we're going to go to a local swimming hole that used to be just locals because nobody knew about it, but other YouTube channels before us have discovered it and it's becoming more and more popular.
The great thing about immersing yourself in the community is you're able to relax a little bit more and don't feel like you're rushed to go out and do the things Stacy was talking about.
Yeah, and we've done some chill stuff, like we've had laundry days,
Rainy days.
I got sick for 3 days and was in bed and sat around, read books on the terrace, all that kind of stuff that you would never do if you were only here for a week or less.
No, you try to cram it all in like we normally would do.
Get ready, here it comes. Now those are the working trucks, are the working vehicles for Italy. This is where we get our bus tickets. That is the neighborhood market. They sell all the bus tickets for the public buses. We always know if we made it to the bus stop on time or if the bus is coming soon, because that's when all the locals show up. You can see the bus stop is right here with one local, which means we are right on time. When we first started taking the bus, we were really confused about how to figure out what times to get on the bus and when it's going to be there, where it's going to stop, and when to get off. And we quickly learned that if we just go to Google and punch in where we want to go and where we want to get off, Google has it all there. It had our bus line, it had where to walk to the bus stop, what bus stop we should get off at on the other side, and the times that the bus will be there. And it's been really accurate so far.
Well, the times have been a little bit off.
Yeah,
but
like
they're
5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, so that's not very accurate.
That is very accurate.
Yeah.
When you're waiting for a bus that only comes once an hour. I'll take it.
On time is accurate.
See this guy? It is definitely Game of Frogger every time you cross the street here. There are sidewalks, there's no pedestrian areas, you are just in the street and they are hauling butt around all these curves and corners.
It's like a real life game of Frogger.
And then you have these nice beautiful alleys and pedestrian pathways where there's no cars. So this is really great. This is my favorite.
And the stone is always pretty and the buildings are so nice. So you take the good with the bad. And besides Frogger, it keeps our heart rate up. It keeps us going.
This is how we work off all the pizza and pasta.
Yeah. These ruins are so cool. They date back to 1 BC.
That's going back a way. And the area that we're talking about is 3,200 square feet footprint, and it was a multiple level Roman palace. And now I know you're asking, what palace is it? I'm going to try to say it. It was the Bagne Regina Giovanni Palace.
Actually, I think that's the swimming hole in the back. That was the name of that because one of those words means like bath. So behind us is a huge swimming hole that they use not only to swim in, but also their boats went in there and they would dock the boats back there. So it's actually really cool, and there's not much left, but they used to use this palace and they would get to access it by land and sea.
It's amazing to come down here and just walk amongst the ruins and see where they actually lived in relation to the water. I mean, they were right on the water
and the cliff's edge. And they built this back then with their technology, and the pictures are just show the house was beautiful.
Yeah.
I assume it was back then, but all the stone and everything they used, it's pretty fascinating.
Yeah, and most of the material, just reading about it, seems like it came from Greece or other parts
Yeah.
of Italy, but they had, you know, Greek names to them, where they brought some of the marble, some of the rocks, the stones. It's fascinating once you look at it online.
And an interesting fact about their palace is even back then they were working on their sewer and their sanitary measures, and they made sure that their sanitation did not hit the water, the ocean. They didn't want to contaminate the ocean, and also didn't contaminate the lakes and their water sources, their cisterns. It's really windy right here, but I am going to try and talk really quick. So it looks like I'm standing on the side of a cliff, but this is not actually a cliff. This is the top layer of the palace. So I don't know what floor we're on. It has to be at least two, or the second or the third floor, and then it's a sheer drop because that was the walls of the palace. They were literally on the edge of this rocky seaside. So it's really cool where they built their palace. The hard part just started getting back up this hill because it was down here the whole time. But there's a nice reward at the end.
Pizza!
Yeah, so we're gonna stop the camera so you don't know how really out of shape we are.
Yeah, I mean, you can see behind us. I mean, it's pretty steep.
The hill hasn't even started yet.
Yeah, we got around.
You can
the
see
corner.
it here.
Oh yeah, he's just gonna ride his moped down.
That's cheating.
Yeah.
All right, you know what this means. Back to Frogger. Today, we cook.
Ooh, get in my belly.
So we are going to do an Italian cooking class, and it is going to include all of our favorites. Pasta, pizza, tiramisu. Oh my gosh, this is going to be amazing. Okay, I've learned that Phil is going to be cooking from now on instead of me. He's taking over pizza and pasta. Cooking, not eating. So what we perfected today is wine drinking.
While making pasta.
And I'm sure our friend Saranella would have got a big kick out of this. She's a friend of ours. They are Italian. And she's made us a ton of pasta and dough and all kind of stuff in the past. If she'd seen us, she'd be chuckling.
She'd have kicked us out of class.
Probably.
We kept hearing more flour, more flour. Like, oh,
You're sticky,
okay.
you're sticky.
Yeah.
All right, I'm excited about this one. We have to perfect this. This is the tiramisu.
Well,
Time for dessert.
I'm going to perfect eating. That's for sure.
So the best part. It's so good. Oh, with the espresso, delicious. Oh my gosh, that smells so good.
Can we stir it? Can we stir it? Where's she
Yes,
at?
chef.
No. No, I'll be the guy back here washing dishes.
The flavor is incredible. And she didn't like over season it. It was very, oh my gosh, this is crazy good. When you live in an RV or travel internationally, your whole life is basically packed into your home on wheels or into a few suitcases. Which means if there's a fire, a crash, or a lost bag, you could lose your most important documents, like your passports, titles to your car, medical records, and more. And that's why we're excited to share today's video sponsor, DocLocker. It's a secure, encrypted digital vault where you can upload and organize all your most important paperwork. Think of it like a safe, but with access all around the world. Here's how it works. You scan or upload your documents, label them, and then they're stored in your private encrypted account. So if you need a copy of anything, you just log in from your phone or computer anywhere in the world, and it's right in the palm of your hand. And because it's cloud-based, you're not worried about a hotel safe that could be broken into or a backpack that disappears on a train. Use our code SOMEDAY for 30 days free access. Be sure and click the link down below or this QR code right here, and it'll take you right to DocLocker. We have been fascinated with all the olive trees and the olive mills in this country. So today we are taking you guys on a real treat, and frankly, we're getting a treat for ourselves because we're gonna tour an olive mill, a small local mom and pop olive mill, and they're gonna show us how it's done today. And in case you're wondering about where we're walking behind our VRBO, and you can see behind us olive trees where, you know, like Phil said, the trimmings after the harvest of all the locals. So it seems like everyone in this area has an olive tree or two or a dozen in their yard somewhere, and they actually harvest their own olives and take them to a local mill, and they have them milled and they have their own olive oil for the year. We saw the sign behind me as we were walking back from the bus one day, and I was like, is that an olive mill? I'm dying to know. And then the next day, or I should say the next week, we walked by and you could see behind me the slurry. They were dropping slurry into that pit over there, and I'm like, yes, it's an olive mill. So I reached out and they said, sure, come on by, we'll give you a tour. So let's check it out.
Welcome. So this is a picture actually of the harvest of the olives. You can see, first of all, in this area there are a lot of different variety of olive trees. They go up to the trees. The branches, they fall down normally into the nets that they were collecting, picking the olives one by one. This is normally the best moment for the harvest, when they are not overripe, because if they are too black, they are overripe. So ripeness means too much acidity, and you don't have good quality, an extra virgin olive oil. This is the old olive mill. This is how it was done in the ancient way. Even the Greeks and the Romans, even in Pompeii, they found olive mills similar to this. They put everything into the mill. Then this mill was turned around normally by donkeys or people. Okay, so all the olives were reduced into a paste. And this paste was put under the press, so that was really squeezing the olives. So all the liquids, means water and oil, was drained out. Then you know the olive oil is lighter than the water, so it was rising up, and the water was drained away.
Prego.
Come on, yes.
Forza.
Put him to work.
Noi abbiamo bisogno di aiuto. Nice, prego.
So let's talk about how real Italians get their olive oil. Every year during harvesting season, families gather together to collect the olives and prune their olive trees. Each one of these large bins holds the harvest from one family. The beautiful red-black fruit will be pressed within 24 hours of the harvest to preserve its freshness. Because once the olives fall to the ground, they oxidize more quickly, which will turn the oil rancid. The first step in creating this delicious liquid gold is to mechanically remove the leaves and sticks from the fruit and give them a thorough washing. Next, the fruit is crushed, creating a raw olive paste from the peel, pulp, and pits.
I don't know how well you can hear me, but this is the point where you can smell it. Oh my gosh, the smell of fresh olive oil, it smells so good.
The pulp is then transferred into a kneader, which stirs the paste, allowing the blades to break up the water, oil, emulsions created by the crushing. Now for the extraction. The pulp is transferred into a decanter and water is added to assist the removal of the paste. The decanter is a large centrifuge which rotates at about 3,000 RPM, separating the oil and the water because of the different densities. After the pulp and water are removed, the separated oil is then transferred into a second centrifuge, which rotates at over 6,000 RPM to remove the last remaining drops of water. The fresh, delicious olive oil is then put into stainless steel containers brought in by each family. Imagine having enough olive oil for the year from trees growing in your own front yard.
Normally will be actually dried and is going to be used as a fuel, as a natural fuel.
So nothing goes to waste.
No. In the past was used to fertilize the countryside.
That is amazing. I didn't know that. So the aroma is very pungent. It's hard to explain. It doesn't really smell like olives. It smells very strong, almost like alcohol, like fermented alcohol maybe, because it's fermented, yeah. So you can definitely smell it. And we were walking by that day. I smelled it before I heard it. So that's what brought me over here, and that's when I discovered that you guys were an olive mill.
Got it fresh out of the machine onto the bread and into my mouth.
And your chin.
This is outstanding. I wish you could taste and smell this right now. It is really good. Let me get it off my chin.
It is nothing like anything you buy in the States. So even though I've been working really hard to get the best olive oils, like real olive oil in the States, the freshness of this just coming off the machine, you can't get this at home. It's crazy how good this tastes and how much flavor there is in this.
See, this is lemon olive oil. They add lemon zest during the pressing.
Oh, they add it in the press. Which is why
Of
you
course,
don't.
organic.
Of
lemons.
course. So that's why you don't see the actual peel in any of the olive oil. It's pressed with it.
Yeah. This is used especially raw on salad, fish, or lemon pasta, lemon risotto.
Oh, that's good. It has a nice fresh taste to it, the lemon.
Yeah.
It's not heavy lemon at all. It's just
No.
a touch of lemon. That's really good.
I'm gonna try to keep it off my chin this time.
Just a touch, right?
That's really good, and I could smell the lemon just as I got it to my lips. I mean, it's not overpowering. It's very, very light and delicious.
By the way, you can actually stay at this oil mill. Part of this historic farmhouse has been converted into a bed and breakfast with 9 rooms. I'll put links down in the description below.
That was so much fun, so interesting and educating. I just love the fact that they are family-owned business. They are working together, and 5 generations, that's
Yeah.
a long time.
I still have my freshly poured cup of EVOO that I'm taking back to
Scott and
Christina. Taste this straight out of the machine, the vat, if
The
you will,
press.
the hopper.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we'll see what they say about it, because it is definitely unique. You don't taste olive oil like this just from a random bottle you find on the shelf.
No, it was
shelves.
definitely a different taste. I mean, it tasted really, really good. I know we're overstating that, but it's because it's true. We're here on a farm tour in La Masseria in Massolubrense, and I got to tell you, this has been more than just coming to a farm experience that I was expecting.
Oh, for sure. They have totally gone through and talked to us about producing olive oil and limoncello, and the fact that this farm is on its 4th generation. It actually started in
1898.
I'm sorry, 1898, when the first owner of the farm, which is
the great grandfather purchased this land, and he actually came here from another country. So, and the pride that they have for this property and this farm and this land is just amazing.
You might hear the pigs
We're hearing
behind
the
us.
pigs behind us,
Yeah.
so it's a little distracting.
Or should I say future pancetta?
But the cool thing that we learned is about the olive trees, and some of them are 250 years old. And the fact that it takes 30 pounds of olives to make 1 liter of extra virgin olive oil.
Wow.
No worries, Italia health and safety 100%.
If you guys are not getting certified olive oil, if it hasn't been certified, you're probably not getting more than a drop or 2 of olive oil. It's probably rancid olive oil or canola or whatever blend.
So we'll give you a minute. Go to the cabinet. Check your olive oil. If it's not extra virgin olive oil certified, go ahead and get rid
For
of
the
it.
region. It's not that it's bad oil, but it doesn't have any of the healthy properties of the antioxidants and the healthy goodness that you want when you're eating your olive oil.
If it's above 0.08, it's no good. That's what we learned.
An acidity level.
Yeah, that's what we learned.
This is good. Fresh from the trees, fresh squeeze. Oh, it's not over sweetened.
Delish. You should taste some.
Can you smell it? That's the thing. It smells good. So this tour, I'm going to put links down below for this farm if you're in this region. So worth it. Not only did we get a tour of the farm, and they talked about the terraces where they built the farm and the generations, and of course, because of the terraces in Italy, most of their farms are all by hand. They can't use a lot of machinery because of the terraces, so it's fascinating. But not only that, but they fed us. We just got a 4-course meal with tons of wine that they produce here, and that's probably why I'm talking so fast, because I've had several glasses of wine. All right, let's see what you think.
Oh yeah.
All right, Scott.
This is a lot better than what we bought in the store.
Okay, that's good. And it's not chocolatey or coffee. It is definitely a lemon tiramisu, and the lemon is so fresh and clean.
But I got to tell you, since being here, I wanted to come here and embrace the Italian culture. And I'm not a wine guy, and I've been enjoying the wine. So it's something to come here
I'm
and
gonna make
just,
him a convert. It won't just be beer from here on out.
But it's just nice to come in, get the lay of the land, immerse yourself, go out and see the farms like we're seeing today, and just taste the different things and learn about the regions within
and the cultures,
the area. And the other cool thing we learned today is there are 160 varieties of olive trees. Didn't know that.
Who knew? So it doesn't matter where you're traveling to, whether you're in the States or you're in a different country, try to get a feel of the community, of the land, get to know the people, because every culture is a little different, every region is a little different. And really, when you get to know that region you're in or that culture you're in, you are growing, they are growing when they share it with you. And it's just an amazing part of travel, an amazing part of the life that we get to live.
Yeah, we know somebody that can book your next trip. Let us know.
He
It's
said
the
that
wine.
after 3 glasses of wine.
It's the wine that's kicked in.